Cars, flickering lights. The sound of wheels grinding against the tracks echoing too loud in the silence. Most people assume the train follows a schedule, stops where it's supposed to, opens its doors, lets you off. But in Chicago, there's one train that doesn't. And if you're on it when that happens, you don't get a second chance to leave. Evan Brooks worked as a security supervisor for a warehouse near the south side of the city. Long shifts, quiet nights. He usually clocked out around 1:40 a.m., just in time to catch the last Red Line train heading north. It was always the same routine. Cold wind cutting through the platform, distant hum of the city, occasional sirens echoing somewhere far off. Most nights, there were only a few people waiting. A woman scrolling her phone, a man asleep on the bench, sometimes no one at all. Evan didn't think much about it until one Thursday night in November. The air was colder than usual, sharp, dry, the kind that makes every breath feel louder than it should. He checked his phone. 1:47 a.m. The train was late. The platform lights flickered once, then steadied. Evan looked down the tracks. Nothing. No headlights. No sound. Just darkness stretching into the tunnel. Then, finally a faint vibration under his feet. The train was coming, but something felt off. The sound was wrong. Too quiet. Usually, you could hear the train before you saw it. This time, it just appeared, sliding out of the darkness like it had been there the whole time. No screeching brakes, no rush of air, just a slow, controlled arrival. The doors opened. Evan stepped inside. The car was empty, completely empty. No driver visible through the front window. No passengers, nothing. He hesitated for a second. Then the doors closed behind him. The train started moving immediately, faster than usual. Evan grabbed a pole to steady himself. "Okay," he muttered, "just tired." The first stop should have been 35th. The train didn't slow down. It passed the platform without stopping. Lights from the station flashed briefly through the windows, then gone. Evan frowned. Maybe express, but that didn't make sense. At this hour, the train always stopped. Every station. Next stop, same thing. No slowing, no announcement, no sound except the steady rhythm of the tracks. Evan walked toward the front car. The connecting door slid open with a soft hiss. The next car also empty, but this time, the lights were dimmer, flickering slightly. He kept moving forward, car after car, each one emptier than the last. Not just empty of people, empty of signs. No advertisements, no maps, no route displays, just blank walls. By the fourth car, Evan noticed something else. The windows. They weren't showing the outside anymore. No tunnels, no lights, just darkness, like the train wasn't passing anything at all. He pulled out his phone. No signal, not even emergency bars. The time read 1:52 a.m., then the screen flickered. For a split second, the time changed. 1:47 a.m. Evan froze. He stared at the screen. It switched back instantly. 1:52 a.m. Okay. No, he turned around. Started walking back. Faster now. But the cars felt longer. The distance between doors stretched. The flickering lights followed him, one section at a time. Always just behind him. Then a sound. From the far end of the car. A door sliding open. Evan stopped. He hadn't opened that door. He was alone. Slowly, he turned. At the other end of the car, someone was sitting. A man. Back turned. Sitting perfectly still. Evan hadn't seen him before. He was sure of that. "Hey," Evan called out. No response. He walked closer. "Careful. Slow. Train skipped all the stops," he said. "You know what's going on." The man didn't move. Evan stepped into the row behind him, reached out, tapped his shoulder. The man's head tilted slightly, just enough to show part of his face. Evan's breath caught. It was him. Same jacket, same face, same expression. Evan stumbled back. No, the other Evan didn't stand, didn't turn fully, just spoke, quiet, flat. "You missed your stop. I just got on. You always say that." The lights flickered harder. The train slowed for the first time. Evan turned toward the window. A station, finally. But something was wrong. There were people on the platform, standing still, all facing the train. Not moving, not blinking. The doors didn't open. Evan rushed toward them anyway. Pressed the button. Nothing. Behind him the other Evan stood up. "You don't get off anymore." The train started moving again. Faster this time. The platform disappeared into darkness. Evan backed away, shaking his head. "This isn't real." The other Evan stepped closer, calm, unbothered. "You thought that last time too." "What last time?" No answer, just a gesture. Toward the window. Evan looked. For a split second he saw something reflected. Not the train, not the car. A security camera feed. Himself, standing alone on the platform, still waiting. Timestamp in the corner. 1:47 a.m. The reflection vanished. Evan turned back. The other version of him was gone. The car was empty again. The train kept moving, endlessly. No stops, no announcements, just the sound of tracks repeating over and over. And somewhere, far behind him, another train pulled into the station. Doors opening, waiting for someone who thinks it's their ride home.